Hi everybody, Marco Carbajo here from businesscreditblogger.com. Today's video blog post, we're going to talk about how to get revolving business lines of credit for your business. We're going to talk about some of the different ways that it's going to transform your business. So after you're done watching this video, we're not only going to share with you the benefits of revolving business lines of credit, but how you can actually get 4 to 5 revolving business credit lines issued in your company's name that only report to the business credit reporting agencies. So let's get started. First and foremost, revolving business lines of credit, what are they? A revolving line is basically a type of product that allows you as a business owner to draw on the line of credit or use it for purchases. And as you make your payments, whether you pay the minimum monthly payment, you pay the balance in full, or you pay more than the minimum payment every month, as you pay it down, any outstanding balance, the credit becomes available for you to use again. So it's revolving. It's not like an installment loan where you get a lump sum of money, you use the cash, then you have to get another loan. A revolving line of credit, and one of the most popular forms are business credit cards. So a business credit card, as you know, is a revolving line of credit for the business that allows you to make purchases using your credit card, and you can also pull cash out from your business credit card. So these are revolving lines of business credit. Now, some of the benefits on how it transforms your business with the particular types of revolving lines we get set up for you is, number one, is it allows you to create that separation between your personal credit and your business credit. And what I mean by that is the cards that are issued in the company's name only report to the business credit reporting agencies. So this allows your business to accomplish several different things and as well as protect you personally. Number one, all the activity that you use on these revolving business credit lines do not report to your personal credit. So this protects you. So all the debt that you carry on these accounts, any revolving debt that you carry, does not impact your personal credit utilization, does not impact your personal credit scores. So this is really important as a business owner. So if you currently have personal credit cards that you're using for your business, and let's say you're carrying some debt on those personal credit cards that are business purchases, then obviously that's having an impact on your personal credit. So when you obtain these particular revolving accounts, what you can do, one strategy, is actually transfer the debt that you have on your personal credit cards that are business related onto now your business credit cards. This allows you to obviously improve your credit utilization on the personal side, but literally create that separation. And that's what you want to do. Now on the business side, the benefits of these revolving business credit lines is, number one, obviously it allows you to build your business credit. These 4 to 5 accounts are going to report to the business credit reporting agencies such as Equifax Commercial, Experian Business, and Dun & Bradstreet. Now when it comes to business credit cards, loans, most card issuers report to Equifax Commercial as well as Experian Business, because those are more for credit card issuers, banks, whereas Dun & Bradstreet mainly holds net credit, vendor credit, equipment financing, etc. Now, the other thing with building your credit file, you're going to have 4 to 5 lines now reporting on your business credit report. So this accomplishes a couple things. If your business right now doesn't have a credit identity, if you're a corporation or a limited liability company, this is automatically going to create a credit file for your business. This will create that identity for your business with the credit agencies. This also will generate a business credit rating for your business, because to generate a business credit rating, you have to have at least 3 to 4 trade lines reporting on your business credit report. So you're accomplishing a couple things. You're getting your credit file established. You're creating multiple trade lines reporting, which creates a business credit rating for your company. The other thing this does is this also positions your business for future credit limit increases from these 4 to 5 banks that we set you up with. As you're using your accounts responsibly, the banks do automatic reviews every 6 to 12 months. You can even request a credit limit increase. So that's another benefit. The other thing this does for you is also allows banks to compete for your business. When you have multiple relationships as a business, it positions your business to get competitive. That's why the banks are going to offer you additional 0% balance transfer offers. With these accounts that we set up for you, you get 0% introductory APR for 6 to 15 months. And then the annual interest rates will range anywhere from 9.9 to 19.9%. But typically our clients receive 9.9 to 15%. But don't get so caught up on the annual interest rates, because what's going to happen is you can always transfer balances. You're going to be offered 0% balance transfer offers from these banks on a regular basis from your business. We have many clients that actually never pay interest. Also, you can pay your balance in full every month if you want. So that's just one of the main ways it transforms your business. Another way is the tax write-offs. Now, what that means is when you have business credit cards, this allows you to have your bookkeeping to be much easier as a business, because you're not going to have to worry about separating your business expenses, your business purchases from your personal purchases when it comes to if you're using personal credit cards right now. When you have a dedicated business credit lines for the business, everything's itemized. Your statements show all your business purchases, which makes it much easier during tax time. It makes it much easier for your bookkeeper as well. Now, some of the other things this does for you as a business is the potential for high credit limits as a business. Revolving business credit lines allow you to get much higher credit limits compared to just using personal credit alone. So typically, if you when you acquire these accounts through our program, you're going to get anywhere from 4 to 5 times the amount. That's just a generalized number, but 4 to 5 times the amount in credit for the business of what your highest personal credit limit is on the personal side. So, for example, if you currently have a personal credit card with a $10,000 limit, that's your highest limit you currently have, then more than likely you're going to be able to get anywhere from $40,000 to $50,000 in business credit cards. If your highest credit limit you currently have on a personal credit card right now is $20,000, then you may get an $80,000 to $100,000 projection on combined credit limits for business credit cards. So revolving business lines of credit offer you many advantages from building your business credit. It allows bookkeeping to be much easier, to get much higher credit limit increases. The other thing this does as well is it positions your business to get the best type of rates when you're, let's say you have to set up a merchant processing account. You have to accept credit cards from customers. Well, what happens if you go to a bank and they offer merchant processing services, merchant terminals, they're going to check your company credit. So when you have a credit file established for the business, this allows you to get the best rates. This may allow you to get equipment at little to no cost. So having those benefits as well, when you're creating a business credit file from using revolving business lines of credit, it benefits you as a business. So how in fact do you get revolving business lines of credit? Well, first and foremost, through our program, we don't pull your credit. We don't do a hard pull to find out how much you qualify for, and that's a great advantage for you. So all you need to do is order your tri-merge credit report that you furnish to us. Our underwriters will do a review. You can order your tri-merge credit report from businessfundingengine.procredit.com. Okay, so that's how you order your tri-merge report. It provides you all 3 scores, all 4 reports. You go in there once you purchase that your access, and you're going to select the download PDF option. So you download your tri-merge credit report, save it as a PDF, and you can either upload it by going to businesscreditbuilders.org and submit the form there, or you can also email us at funding@startbusinesscredit.com. That's funding@startbusinesscredit.com. Now, when you submit your tri-merge report, it takes us about 24 to 48 hours to do a review. This allows you, after 40 hours, we'll contact you and go over the projections. So you know firsthand how much in credit limits you'll be able to receive before you decide to move forward with our funding program. So let's say we pre-qualify you for $50,000 in business credit card limits. What that means is you're going to get anywhere from 4 to 5 business credit cards in the business's name that only report to the business credit agencies. Each of those cards will come with a 0% intro APR on purchases for 6 to 15 months. Yes, you can pull cash out of these business credit cards. So if you need cash, yes, you can do that. And the best part about it is the funding process takes about 14 to 20 days. So when we do the consultation with you, we go over the numbers, then we send you out an agreement if you want to move forward. You send your agreement back to us, and then we'll sign you a processor, and then you'll receive your cards within about 14 to 20 days. Now, what's also very beneficial for this particular program is you pay nothing up front. There's no application fees or processing fees you're paying us. We get paid on the back end once you actually receive funding. That's another benefit. Now, as far as other things you could do to qualify for much higher credit limits for the businesses, let's talk about your personal credit. What are the requirements to get these revolving business lines of credit? First and foremost, you have to have a 680 FICO score or higher on all three bureaus. That's the minimum. So if you have a 700, 720, that's excellent. The other things we look at, though, is not just your scores. That's just a benchmark number. The other things we look at is the types of accounts you have reporting. So if you have a mortgage, auto loan, that's great. Don't be so concerned on your utilization on installment loans or anything like that. What we look for as far as credit utilization goes is on your revolving personal credit cards. So if you're at 90% credit utilization on all your credit cards, most likely when we do the review, we may request you to do a pay down to at least to get them to like 50%. So ideally you want to be at 50% utilization on your credit cards, your personal credit cards that you currently have. Now, if you're at 70% or 80% or 60%, you're not sure, don't do any pay downs. Just send in the review because there's no cost for us to do the review. You may pre-qualify being at a 60 or 70% utilization, so don't go ahead and spend your money and pay down if you don't need to. Let us do the review and let the underwriters determine how you can best get the highest credit limit potential. Okay, so that's another thing. The other thing we look at is inquiries. Now, what you don't want to do, and what a lot of people unfortunately tend to do, is they go out and try to apply for cards, and the majority of credit cards in the marketplace for business report to your personal credit. That's the difference of what our program is. We only get you business credit cards that report to the business credit agencies, not personal credit. Most of the cards in the marketplace, although they're called business credit cards, they report to your personal credit. So this doesn't help you build business credit. This also impacts your personal credit as far as all the debt you carry on those business cards. Okay, so if you're truly looking for business credit building cards, then that's where our program comes in. But you don't want to incur inquiries. That's another red flag. So if you have multiple inquiries in the past couple months, most likely we're not going to be able to get you funding. But if you want to make sure, check with us. Also, you don't want to do what's called loan stacking. You don't want to check with a whole bunch of different other funding companies and have multiple companies trying to get you funding. That's another thing that's going to trigger declines automatically. Okay, so those are just things I want you to be aware of. Now, feel free to check out businesscreditbuilders.org. That's where you can order your Tri-Merge report, get more information on our business credit lines program. Just remember, revolving business lines of credit allow your business to have access to capital when it needs it most. That's the beauty of it. It helps you build business credit again, like we talked about earlier, separates your personal credit from your business credit, makes tax time much easier for you as a business, and also positions your business for higher credit limit increases as you're building your business credit report. That's the beauty of it, because in the future, when you want additional credit limit increase, additional credit, additional funding, banks, lenders, suppliers, and vendors will now be able to check your company's credit report as opposed to relying on your personal credit alone. Finally, the last thing I want to talk about real quick before we end this video is getting revolving business lines of credit issued in your business's name. Yes, you're using your personal credit to obtain these, but as far as credit reporting goes, it doesn't report to your personal credit. But this allows you now to have bank-issued credit lines reporting on your business credit reports. This sets you up to potentially get no PG business credit lines in the future. Okay? One of the things that's really important about getting no PG business credit lines is you have to have very strong business credit reports, revenues. That's another thing. And just remember this, is that most likely banks, as far as I'm talking about getting high lines of credit for the business with no PG, they're going to do a personal credit check anyway if you're looking for high limits. Now, if you have, let's say, 10 trade references and you have good solid business credits and decent revenues, you're going to be able to get some small no PG business credit cards, which we cover in our business credit building system. But if you're looking for large lines of credit, this revolving business credit lines program positions you for that, because you're going to have about 5 positive trade lines, bank issued credit already reporting on your business credit reports, which looks really strong on your credit. So with that, make it a great day. If you like this video, click the like button and click subscribe. That way you get more updates every time we post a video on funding, how to build your business credit, strategies, new tools coming out, new funding programs. We'd like to keep you up to date on everything going on in the business credit world. So with that, make it a great day. We'll talk to you real soon.